NFL wants to be a top target, and 2 players will be trying to be that today. It's Macklin's Ravens going up against Beckham's Giants.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their men in blue emerging from the MetLife tunnels. We're set to go as the Giants get ready to match up with Joe Flacco and the Baltimore Ravens. 2 teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Throwing on first down is Manning. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he is knocked down from the side. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Manning. Looking deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Manning to Beckham. A big play there. 43 yards. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. So he got free at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Brandon Marshall, 37 yards. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. first down. Flacco. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Here's Flacco. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. On second down, Collins. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and 10 here for Flacco. Being chased out left. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. For the New York Giants, as their offense comes back out there, last year 3-13, and that was off from just a year being a playoff team at 11-5. They were 31st in total points, 31st in overall defense, so a lot of changes need to take place.
They certainly do, and frankly, the 11-5 season masked the changes that are coming now because their numbers weren't that great in the 11-5 season. Somehow they found a way to win those key important games and accumulate a nice record. But you look at the underpinnings, and you'll see the cracks were already there, and they really got exposed in 2017. They'll hit the restart button and have a do-over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Manning on third down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Shepard. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Manning now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. First and 10. Here's Manning. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
On first down, Manning. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Shipped together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
The return man, Chris Moore. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. It certainly was a disappointing end to the season for Baltimore as their offense comes back onto the field. But everyone remembers Cincinnati knocking them out of the playoffs on that Andy Dalton to Tyler Boyd play. They finished 9-7. The interesting thing was they had a plus 92 points differential, which was 4th best in the AFC.
So that tells me, and we saw it throughout the season, they were back to playing Baltimore Ravens defense. And that really helped their offense out in a big way. I think they still need help at the skill positions. They've got to upgrade at wide receiver. Alex Collins stepped in and played well at running back, but he needs some help as well. And, of course, Joe Flacco's going to have to continue to get better at his position. They've got to score more points and help out that defense, which played so well in 2017.
10 yards still left on second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Flacco to throw again on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And taken right on the 30. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. It's a nifty return of 20. 9 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. To throw again. Manning trying to lay one up deep. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun. Manning. It's caught. Shepard. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Manning to throw once more. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Throwing here on 1st down. Flacco. Dancing to his left. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep
under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Jay Bromley. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Flacco. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Manning now on first down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there at 22. Manning going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So 2nd and 10 here. Play action. Manning. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Manning now to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. C.J. Mosley in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 38 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. Throwing on first down is Manning. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 51 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their